So what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my car. It's been a while since we've done an update. So an update on the last update. You guys met Miranda, my girlfriend. Well, we were no longer together. Some things. She decided that being in a relationship was not best for her, and being the kind of guy I am, I just said, okay. If you need anything, let me know. So that's where we're at. But yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it sucks because she's awesome, but it's over. It's done. But yeah, so things that have been happening. Obviously, I mentioned before I was doing something with my hair. There it is. That's my hair. John, what are you doing? It looks like the sun's coming up. Are you headed to work? No, I am not headed to work. I am actually headed to the gym because I've got an action-packed day today. I got to head to the gym, and then I have to get cleaned up there, change, run over to the job to take a delivery for them because we're overbooked on deliveries. And then I have to run home, shower, change, head back up to town. If there's enough time, go shopping real quick. And then I've got to hop in the truck, and we are, with the band, we've got a public show in Raleigh, North Carolina tonight. And then when that's done, head back home, sleep for a little bit, and then tomorrow we've got a gig in Columbia, South Carolina. So it's a lot. There's a lot going on right now. I've got a couple of applications in at some places. I'm at the point in my life where I'm trying to find a job that is going to give me health care, give me benefits, things like that. So I've got a couple irons in the fire, so to speak. Just trying to make some stuff happen. But yeah, I've been, even though it sucks not to have Miranda around anymore, it's fine because, I'm busy. I've got stuff going on, but it still sucks kind of not having somebody to really connect with, the way that people need to be able to connect with somebody. But maybe one day that'll happen for me. I don't know. We'll find out at some point. But yeah, so I don't know. Just I watch a lot of YouTube lately. That's what I do. I watch YouTube. Watch a lot of things. Watch a lot of murder mysteries because I'm dark and mysterious. Also watch a lot of comedy stuff because as somebody who has a passion for stand-up and a passion for comedy, it's always good to just kind of, hear somebody else's take on stuff. It just kind of helps you with your own storytelling, just in life and everything. And let's see what else. Been watching a lot of stuff about getting in shape because that's what I'm doing to get in shape. Yeah. But it's been good. It's been good. I've realized that as I'm eating healthier, I'm not necessarily spending as much money at the grocery store because I'm only eating a few things. Because at the end of the day is really the only time that I'm eating at home, which is good. I'll eat once at work before about like an hour before I head to the gym. I'll drink one of these. It's a mix of BCAAs and my pre-workout because, I want to be able to go to the gym and I want to be able to crush it. When I used to go to the gym, I used to try to lift as heavy as possible, just trying to get strong and get big. And then I came to the realization that if I actually take the time and I lift, I do higher reps, lower weight, that it's actually going to help out with the weight loss process. And I've been back in the gym officially now for about a week and a half, week and a half, and people are already noticing a difference. I'm feeling better. I do the intermittent fasting for breakfast. Normally I go to the gym after work, but because I've got so much going on today, and if I want to maintain that 5 days a week that I used to be doing, excuse me, I want to maintain that 5 days a week. Sometimes I'm going to have to sacrifice sleep, and that's fine. I mean, I don't sleep a whole lot, but I sleep enough, you know. One thing that I've noticed has made a huge difference. My right leg has been known to swell, and I think it's due to the type 2 diabetes, also some scar tissue and stuff like that from some infections and things that I used to have when I was younger. One thing that I've started doing is I've started taking these sparkling waters. You can get them at Aldi, you can get them at Wally World, whatever. Take a little bit of that and take about an ounce and a half, if you're feeling frisky, 2 ounces of apple cider vinegar in the morning. So apparently, and this is just through research that I've done, a lot of the issues that I've had with my body, if you guys take a chance and look it up. I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying any of this. Like, be like, you gotta do this. I'm not. That's not the case here. I'm just saying this is something that has worked for me. If you take apple cider vinegar, a little bit of it every morning, it'll also, there's a lot of benefits for the body. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this already, but especially if you're working out, like, it's phenomenal. Like, my recovery time has cut in half. It's been crazy. Not only that, my leg is not swelling as much. I feel better. Hunger is kind of staying away a little bit longer. It's really nice. And there's a couple other things that I've noticed, but guys, I would take a moment and look it up, because a lot of people are drinking the alkaline water thinking that alkaline is what's going to get your body back to where it needs to be. Well, I mean, that may be true for somebody whose body is more acidic, but I guess mine was more on the alkaline side, and like overly on the alkaline side. So I actually took a look at some of the symptoms of an overly alkaline body, and it turns out that's me. It's literally me. So I started drinking some of this. I started on Monday. Today's Friday, and I can tell a massive difference in my body. I did legs on Wednesday, and normally it takes me 2 full days to deal with the repercussions of walking like a newborn baby deer. But I mean, here I am on Friday, and my legs are working really good. I mean, they're still sore, but because it gets in there, it kind of melts out some of the lactic acid in the muscles and stuff like that, and helps flush it out. Like, it's awesome. I wish I had known about this before. Like, I feel better. My skin feels better, which is odd. I mean, I've always had pretty dry skin, but it's actually started to even out. What? Yeah. I'm not claiming it's doing all of this. I'm saying that it's helping my body get into a state where my body feels better and is working better. And if this is it just at the end of a 5-day process, I'm stoked to see what's going to happen, you know, at the end of the month. This is going to be awesome. But yeah, you know, it's pretty crazy, the stuff that's been happening. And you guys, always do your research. Do not take just anybody's word for stuff, which is why I said, this is not me telling you to do anything. I'm not a doctor. Talk to a doctor. Okay? My name is not Dr. John, okay? And if it was, I mean, this may be before some of y'all's time, but there's a musician out there named Dr. John, you know? And I'm pretty sure that if I was Dr. John, I would be a musician. I would be that musician, but been right place, but been around town. That would be me. But it's not. I'm not a doctor, okay? Not a doctor. talk to a doctor. Do research done by doctors. Okay? Also, yeah. Wow. That escalated quickly. But yeah, guys, do your research. Understand what's going on. Understand your body. Definitely go to a doctor, okay? Please, go to a doctor. Says the man who doesn't have a doctor. But go to a doctor. That's why I'm trying to get health care. So I can go to a doctor. But yeah, no, it's been great. You know, I'm finally at a place where I think a lot of things are starting to kind of fall into place. Like I said, I'm putting irons in the fire, trying to find better ways of living life, better ways of making money, and not just making money, but also making money in a way that will actually allow me to have a little bit of free time. And have those necessary benefits and everything. You know, I don't know, man. I feel like healthcare is almost like an unattainable goal, because you know they tell you that you have to have healthcare, but you know. What they refuse to tell you is when you actually go to look for healthcare, that it's so expensive that most people can't afford it. And I'm not saying we should have free healthcare. I'm just saying it needs to be more affordable. It's absurd to me that we want to take care of our people, but we can't. They're not going to be able to afford it. It just seems a little ridiculous. It's like the school system to me. It's like college. Like, why is it so freaking expensive? It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm never gonna go to college. I mean, I tried twice. It's not for me. It's not my thing. I may go to a trade school. I may learn about some stuff, but I'm not gonna go to college. That's not for me. You know, college is I mean, there are people out there that are made for college and people that are not. I'm not one of those people. I'm one of those guys that I would rather work. But, you know, I also want to be successful. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot to it. You know, when it comes to my depression and everything, you know, when I had Miranda, I was pretty happy. You know, we only dated for like a month and a half, but I was happy with our relationship. I was happy having somebody to talk to, somebody to vent to, things like that. Very important to me. Somebody to connect with. I mean, it's not as bad now. I'm coming back to the realization that as a Christian man, if I just kind of focus on what God's plan is for my life and understand that He's got the best thing, you know, in plan for me, that everything is going to be okay. I haven't been to church in, honestly, probably since I moved back to North Carolina, or at least, you know, this area of North Carolina. And, you know, it has taken a toll on me, but I don't think it's necessarily just because, you know, going to church. I think it's the community and the camaraderie and things like that, the fellowship. But I can get that other places. Sadly, I just don't have time. So being back in the gym has actually helped out quite a bit with my depression, which is phenomenal. Because there's that, I'm able to work on my frustrations and things by lifting weights. I can listen to sermons and things while I'm walking on the treadmill, and it's really nice. It's really nice. I'm enjoying it. But yeah. Well, guys, I am about to pull up to the gym. So yeah, I think we're gonna call this video here. Just remember, there's a couple of things that I have to tell you here. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know that Most people do that at the beginning of their videos, but I don't because I forget about it. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that goodness. Share it with a friend. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know how you're doing. Comment down below. Let me know what you need prayer for. Let me know if you just want to talk. Just know that I am always here for you, and I would hope that you're always here for me. And with that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and finish this up right now because I have just pulled up in front of my gym. I love you guys. God bless. And we'll see you next time.